Hello, governors. It's Tristan here. And today, the TKO team, specifically me, is going to be bringing you the adverse of James's previous league video. If you guys haven't seen it, James has done a league commentary, live com, with me, actually. Granted, it was a horrible game. He did awesome, but we lost. Sadly, I did horrible. This is the same gameplay from my point of view, and I'm going to be doing a post-com on it. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'm playing Dr. Mundo, as I like to call him Mundo. I don't know why, I just recently started doing that. He's one of my favorite characters right now, or champions, I guess I should say. Everyone yells at me for that. The reason he's one of my favorite champions is his poke, his Q, his cleaver. It does a percentage of health instead of a set number. I believe in the beginning it's 15, and it jumps up to 25 by the time you've leveled it 5 times. But it does all the damages. And he has epic health restoration. His passive is 0.3% of his health every 5 seconds. His R allows him to restore 60% once it's fully upgraded over a total of 12 seconds. And it's actually recommended for you to spec, or build rather, Warmog's armor, and that's like another bajillion health per second, so he is a major health champ, that's for sure. I've gotten him up to like 4.5k health without actually really trying to get that high. I just, Warmogs and some other small health boosts, I guess. I think Omen, Raynuin's Omen. Nothing made, well, I guess Raynuin's Omen and Warmogs are kind of major, but you know, it's not like I was trying to get a ton of health. You're going to find in the beginning of this game, I die a lot without getting a kill. I think I don't get my first kill until after I've died 3 or 4 times. Really, I'm trying to let James have all the farm. I'm trying to let James get most of the kills. This is his first time playing Evelyn, or as he likes to call her, Eve, in a live game. She's free for the week, but he bought her in a package deal thing. He dropped like $100 in RP on this and just ran off and, hey, I'm going to get a package deal. Woohoo, 30 champs, a bunch of rune pages, set to go. I guess he had the right idea though, because he got one hell of a deal. Honestly, I don't even know what to say, guys. I just got my ass kicked the whole game. I kept getting teamed up on by Xin and Darius. Xin Zhao did his little pop you up in the sky thing, and Darius did his, well, Darius was Darius. What does there say, you know? He pulls you in, he spins to win, and then he hemorrhages you friggin' for hours. Hemorrhage is scary deadly. I don't think I got dunked by Darius more than once. Maybe twice. Maybe twice. But yeah, some more reasons I like Mundo, besides his poke, which is amazing, by the way. It's only got like a 4-second cooldown, just the first level of it. His W is really nice as well. It's an area of effect, and it also reduces, disables, and crowd control the duration by 10%, which is really nice because usually I'm tanky, so crowd control is, you know, not my friend. I just recently decided that I should start running Cleanse for that specific reason, even though Cleanse is kind of like crap, but hey, whatever. His E, I find, is fairly useless a majority of the time, especially since I don't do Mundo to do damage. The only damage I do with Mundo is his Q. Really, I'm just there to take the hits, so I don't know. James and I had a good combination going for the most part, though. I mean, yeah, I would die, but he would typically get the kill but after I died. And here we've got a nice little 2-person team fight going on. I actually ended up, that was my first kill, thank God. And James gets Xin Zhao as he's on the run. I recently discovered, however, that better than Evelyn and Dr. Mundo, the combination of Darius and Dr. Mundo is insanely well. So if you guys ever want to try that, I definitely suggest it. Darius, oh yeah, another thing about Dr. Mundo's cleaver, I don't know if any of you know this, but it also slows the enemy by 30%. Anyways, You mix Darius's pull with Mundo's cleaver, and then the the fact that they're both tanky tunes, so you know that neither one of them is going to die easily, and the fact that Mundo with his R can also get like a 40% speed boost, so he can catch up to enemies fairly quickly. So you mix Darius's pull and hemorrhage with Mundo's cleaver and ultimate. It's an epic team, gotta say. Mundo's really good at close combat as well because of his W, doing 50, 60, 80 damage, somewhere in there per second. It's really nice. I think it's per second. It might be per like 2 seconds or something to that effect. I don't remember actually, surprisingly. Some interesting things you might want to know about my item choices, I guess. First and foremost, everybody says boots, 2 pots. I say freak you all. First of all, I don't like to do boots first. I know it's kind of a silly decision. I'm back and forth about it a lot of the time. No real reason other than I just like to build into my more powerful items sooner, I guess. The other thing that a lot of people criticize me for is I don't ever use pots. Never ever do I ever use pots. Does not happen. Again, no real good reason why. I find a lot of the time I don't really find them all that effective, and I have a hard time remembering that I even have them in order to use them. Partially because, I'm not used to hitting the numbers. I'm used to hitting QWERTY. Yeah. As far as my build goes, I like to with Dr. Mundo. I like to start off doing Warmog's armor for the health regen and the insane amount of health that it gives you. After that, I'm not sure what I did this game. I built my Ninja. Yeah, that seems intelligent. No, Ninja Tabbies before I built my Warmogs. Probably the stupidest decision. Man, guys, if I could talk, I would be freaking dangerous. Anyways, probably a silly decision because I find with Warmog's armor, I stay alive a lot longer and a lot easier. But I suppose with the Ninja Tabbies, it was a lot easier to catch up with people, and I took a little bit less damage. So I guess win-win. But my preference is build Warmogs and then boots, and then from there, depending on who I'm facing, I'll either do like Randuin's Omen, maybe Ice Mallet, I think it's called. Frozen Mallet. I'm sorry. I'm a noob. Ignore me. And after that, I just wing it, really. Like, I built Sunfire Cape earlier, and that was the first time I've done that ever. So, well, with Mundo. I've done it on other champs. So, for all of you League of Legends players out there, what is your favorite champion, your main champion? And sorry if my commentary gets a little sketchy right here. Apparently I'm having some issues with the playback. Anyways, obviously right now my favorite is Mundo. My other favorites are Yi. I like Volibear a little bit. I don't know. I like Teemo. I have only played him when he was free, though. I haven't bought him yet. But I do like Teemo. And Tristana. I'm really good with Tristana. Well, depending on whose standards. I mean, by my standards, she's probably one of my best champs. But not one of my favorites. So I think here I actually get my first kill ever on Darius for through the game. But I died by turret or hemorrhage, one of the two. But I'm sitting here like, yes, it was worth it. And that puts me at 2-5 with 3 assists. So that basically makes me even. I'm good, right? Oh yeah. Okay, so now I have my Ninja Tabbies, Warmogs, and I'm building into the Spirit Visage. I like the Spirit Visage as well. I forgot to mention this because it increases health regen, health gaining abilities, and one more thing that I can't think of. I think healing pots, maybe. I'm not sure. Another healing something or other. All by 20%. And I like that a lot. First of all, because it increases Warmog's healing ability. Secondly, it increases my passive's healing ability. Thirdly, it increases my R's healing ability on Dr. Mundo. So it's like all heals. It's amazing. Masteries wise, for Mundo anyways, I spec for health, like completely. I go into the defense category. I do the I do 4 talents in the shield, which is like a certain amount of health per level, like 5 health per level. And then I do 3 in the health regen, and I have 1 in the summoner spell whatchamajig. And from there, I have the like 30 bonus health and then the 4% maximum health. Some other stuff. I think I do champion damage weakens by like 2. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. I'm not really sure what to talk to you about. James touched base on this a little bit, but again, if you haven't seen his videos, I guess I'll touch down on it. We're sorry we haven't really been posting lately. You know, with the holidays and everything, we've been really busy. I'm actually going to be gone all weekend because I have more plans. But we're back now. We're going to be back to posting videos on a consistent basis. I can't say daily, but it will be consistent. And we're hoping to bring you guys some more wider variety of content. You know, like we're hoping that you guys enjoy this League of Legends video that we're trying to bring you. I've gotten a few games for Christmas for the Xbox that I'm going to try and get you guys some videos for, like Mass Effect 3, which we will actually be posting a video if it hasn't already been posted by the time that you guys watch this video. Some Battlefield 3 we're going to try and get. I would have done Assassin's Creed 3, but I rented that game. I don't know if any of you have seen the video in which I actually like discuss this, but I played Assassin's Creed 3 for 2 days. I rented it, beat it I rented it for 5 days, beat it in 2 days, and decided I didn't like it. So I'm definitely not going to re-rent it so I can do videos, or buy it for that matter. But if you guys really want to see it, I'm sure I can talk James into getting it, and he can do videos for you. I did not get my HD PVR for Christmas. I was quite upset. So I'm still stuck with the Easy Cap. And that in mind, guys, I'm sorry if we don't do as many live comms as we would like. Our hope was that we would have the HD PVRs this Christmas, and we could both do live comms like crazy, and we could do easy records. James has his HD PVR. He actually got it for his birthday in December. However, I do not. So while he can do that, I am quite limited. I mean, technically, I could do live comms. However, I have major issues with playing in RCA instead of high def, and it bugs me a lot. So if any of you guys have a solution other than getting a completely new recording device, which I will be doing as soon as I get my money, more money I should say, yeah, if any of you has an opposite solution or another solution, comment down below and let me know, because I would really be interested in hearing it, because I would really love to bring you guys some high quality video and be able to play high quality video. So, I've sped through a lot of like the farming and the non-team fights. I slow it down once we get to champion fights. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. Basically, the reason I do this is because the farming isn't necessarily the most, not only entertaining but important as well. It doesn't really express any skill set that we have as League of Legends players, other than me running away right there. I figured it would be more accurate, I suppose, for you guys to just see the team fights and the champion fights and whatnot. And my team tried to surrender there. I was like, no, denial. Why? I don't know. We pretty much lost the game anyways. I mean, we did lose the game, but at that point, there was no chance at us winning. But, it's worth more XP and IP for that matter if you just play it out. And it was a fun game. Even if we weren't doing all that great, it was a fun game. So, why surrender? I have this issue with surrendering. A lot of my teammates like to surrender, and I can't stand it. It drives me insane. Like, no, I'm going to play this game out. I'm going to have fun with it. Hey, look, I killed Darius. And who cares if we lose? Such is life. I'm going to yawn real quick, guys. I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. Sort of. I don't know if James told you guys what his favorite toon, champ, whatever is, but he likes to play support. And while I don't necessarily know his favorite, I know he really enjoys playing as Janna, and he really enjoys playing as Sona. And those are probably some of his best champs. I mean, I've played games with him when he plays as those two champs, one of those two champs, and we do quite well. Something that might end up happening in the future, guys. For those of you who aren't aware, which should be most of you, my friend Jordan actually introduced me to this game in every sense, I suppose. And he decided that it would be kind of cool if he could do, if he could record with Fraps and do his own live com or post com or whatever. And I told him that if he were to do that, he could more than likely post on our channel. So, very soon, we may or may not have a third commentator posting on our channel. We'll find out. Jordan is way more skilled than either James and I, even us put together, honestly. But he's not, like, insanely amazing or anything. Although we do have a friend that is. But yeah, so there's your warning. But that's the end of the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed the horrible commentary. I really hope that you continue watching our videos, and again, thank you all for watching as much as you have been, and thank you for sticking with us through the holidays. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, great New Year. Hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and we will see you guys in the next video.